To enter this month's gift card giveaway, just make sure you like the video, comment below, stay subscribed to the channel, and lastly, enjoy the video and good luck. Today's video shout out goes to Mint Dash and Football Games. I do appreciate you guys having notifications on. It means a lot to me. Comment something funny below to be in the beginning of the next video in the shout out.
Put the controllers away, it's game over. I promise I'm way colder. The fans keep saying that they're hungry for new music. Well, that's pretty convenient because I just made a plate for them. And I don't hear what none of y'all are saying.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. Before I get into the video itself, I'm in a little bit of a predicament and I felt the need to share it with you guys. So I don't know if you guys have ever done this. Well, not since you were little or whatever, but I haven't lost something in a very, very long time, whether it be my phone, a hat, a piece of clothing. I haven't lost anything like that in a very, very long time. So I recently lost my blue denim phase hat. I found the blue phase hat. It was actually in a box that I shove all of my spare computer components in, whether it be cords, pretty much screws, anything like that. I throw it into a box and that's where this hat was. I have absolutely no idea why or when that would have happened. The new era blue phase hats, the denim ones, I lost it. I have no clue where it is. It's not in my house, it's not in my car, it's not at Nathan's. The only other place that I could think that it could possibly be is at the lake, and I messaged Nathan's grandma to ask if she's seen it anywhere. So I'm hoping she's like, yeah, it's been here for like the last month, because I miss it. I need to tweak the setup a little bit. It's a little bit unorganized all over the place, and overall I need to do a few things. If I can't find it here, I'm gonna go home and order it on Amazon. But what I'm looking for is a cable splitter and then a monitor mount thingy. I don't know if you guys have seen these. They're kind of like platforms that sit above the desk a little bit to kind of improve ergonomics. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get one of those. I'm going to put my PlayStation under it and then my Xbox above it because I only have the two consoles. I'm going into Staples right now to see if I can find myself a splitter and a monitor stand thing. If anything, I think it would be right here, somewhere. This is what I mean, so I'll put my PS4 under there and then put my Xbox on top. But I can't seem to find any splitters. Almost hit the door. I think it was a success. I hope my wind shield is actually protecting against the wind right now. But I got the stand I was thinking of, and then the splitter. It can connect up to 4 devices, so it'll be good for when I move out or something. And Nathan and I have more than one device plugged into one thing, so if it doesn't work, it'll be good for something in the future. So I'm gonna go home now and attempt to set this up. And the guy that helped me really did know what he was talking about. The last time I was in Staples, I was trying to explain something I was looking for. I couldn't find it. The guy sent me away, said they didn't have any, and then I came back now and I was just looking in the aisle and I found what I was looking for, so that sucks, but it is what it is. I'm gonna head home, set this up, and then show you guys kind of how it works and if it actually worked out the way I was hoping. So this area of the setup, and I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do it because my computer's there. I don't like it there. I don't like my setup right now. Like, it's a mess. Look at this. Tablet there. When I do hook it in, it sits right here. Pain in the ass with that. PS4 there. Cords are messy. Just overall, everything about this is just a mess. I absolutely hate it. So I'm gonna try my best to clean it up a little bit, as in manage my cords and make it so I can use it without having to unplug a bunch of shit every single time I use it. So I'm gonna do that before I record my video with K's, and we're gonna see how it turns out. So I'll catch you guys in a second. But Nathan's gonna come pick me up. I'm gonna go to Staples again, second time tonight. I'm gonna pick up an HDMI cable because, like I said, I bought this splitter thing, or a switch. It'll be operated by this remote, and pretty much so I don't have to switch the cords back and forth between my Xbox and my PS4. I can just hit a button and switch between the two on this one monitor, and it'll be super nice. I won't have to unplug everything and just like reattach it, because that's a super big problem that I've been running into recently, using both of the consoles quite often. We're gonna figure this out. And I apologize, I wanted to switch back to Call of Duty in this video, but it looks like it's gonna be Operation Clean Up my mess of a setup, so I hope you guys don't mind that. This is the reality of a gaming setup. It's a pain in the ass unless you have help with it from the start, it's very hard to kind of piece it together and get it working the way you want it to, and often, more times than not, it's gonna frustrate the shit out of you. So this is my reality with my setup, and I'm running out of air because I'm talking so fast and so long. I'm going back to Staples. Look at all the HDMI cables. Just so many. That's pretty good.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Open door. This is what I've been trying to do. So 1 is PS4, which we're on, and 2 is Xbox 360. I am so exhausted right now. So I'm gonna show you what I did with this setup and kind of just give you a little bit of a run through of what I did tonight and how I think it's gonna work. But before I get into that, look at this shirt. SOAR Alliefx. And then on the back it says my birth date number, SOAR Allie, and then there's a SOAR logo. So this is the setup now. I have my softbox there, 2 consoles, gaming monitor, 2 PC monitors, drawing tablet, and all of the other stuff. That is the PC itself. The cords aren't as bad as they were, but I feel like they could be better, but at the same time I can't get them any better, so that is what it is. Pretty much I was really sick of switching between the cords back here, the HDMI cables, to play on my 360 and then to play on my PS4, and just switching between the two was just a super big pain in the ass. So what I did was I got a switch which goes both consoles into it, into the Elgato into the monitor, and so on and so forth. So I'm gonna turn on the Xbox. I'm gonna show you how it works here quickly. So I want to play my PlayStation, so that's set up to number 1. So it'll switch back to my PlayStation. It's a little bit slower than I thought it would be, but what do you expect, right? So it's on my PlayStation. Now let's say I don't want to play anymore. I want to go back to my 360. I set it up to number 2. Goes back to the 360. Don't even have to touch my cable whatsoever. It makes it so much easier. The only cable that I do have to switch if I were to go back and forth like that with gaming would be my Astro mix amp cord, which is nothing compared to switching all of the HDMI cords. It was just a huge pain in the butt with the way everything was working, because my Xbox was over here and then behind there is where my PS4 was. So it was just a huge mess. All the cords were tangled. It was just pissed me off so much that I went to Staples today, bought that switch, and it just, already I'm so excited to be able to use it like that. So that's awesome. So like I said, I have the Elgato back there just chilling on the back of the desk. I have my headset, which I'm buying new cords so I can use my Astros again, my mix amp, my microphone. It's an AT2020 USB. I'm going to be getting a Rode microphone stand so I can like pull it towards me and talk a little bit quieter and not have to yell, but still get pretty good sound quality. First monitor, it's an Asus. I'm not quite sure the model name, but this one's an Acer, and the color's so shit on these two, it actually hurts me a little bit inside. So this one by far is my best monitor. My Razer keyboard, Logitech mouse, Logitech mouse pad, a little dirty, G Fuel powder on it. And then over here is kind of my art stuff. So I have my drawing tablet, which doubles as a third monitor, which I will show you guys when I turn it on. I have my drawing books. I have 2 drawing books, my pencils, my to-do list, and then I'll show you this. So if you guys have no idea what the fuck this is, excuse my language, it's basically a drawing tablet. I can draw on this on Photoshop, Illustrator, and it makes doing illustrations that much easier. So that is that. Got the play button, business license, note paper. I don't really know, my drone was hanging there before, but this is the setup. And I'm hoping that I can work more smooth in it because I took the time to organize the cords, figure out the switch, and just overall organize myself a little bit better, because before it just was not working out. It was a pain to sit at my desk and work because it was just so unorganized, crowded, and just it would trigger me to put it in the slightest of words. So that is the new and improved setup right here. So I'm sorry there was no gameplay in this video. I really wanted to kind of just show you the switch and if it worked or not, but ran into some problems, could not connect to K's to record my collab video, could not buy supply drops, it wouldn't even let me do that. So I was kind of just out, and I decided just to clean it all up and do this instead. So if you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like, comment below, subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow in the next video. Have a good night, be positive, see you later.
Keys feeling the music, got me thinking I'm Beethoven. The game needs a makeover. If you've been waiting, the wait's over. You ain't noticed y'all about to witness a takeover. Yeah, they wait.